In the bustling city of Verona lived a young woman named Lena Morris, a marketing executive whose life looked perfect on the outside. A great job, a stylish apartment, and a calendar filled with social events. Yet inside, she was crumbling. Every morning she woke up anxious, her thoughts racing about deadlines, missed opportunities, and the things she didn't have. Rainy evening, after a particularly exhausting day, Lena sat by her window staring at the city lights. She whispered to herself, "Why do I feel so empty when I have everything I ever wanted?" Her neighbor, Mrs. Clara, an elderly woman known for her warm smile and kind heart, noticed her sitting alone. Clara gently knocked on her door, holding a tray of freshly baked cookies. "You look like you could use a friend," Clara said softly, handing her the cookies. They sat together in silence for a while, watching raindrops slide down the glass. Then Clara said, "You know, dear, when I was your age, I thought success meant having everything. But life taught me something far greater. Peace comes from a thankful heart." Lena smiled politely, but didn't fully understand. "Thankful? For what? I feel like I'm constantly falling behind," Clara chuckled. "Start small. Be thankful for the rain that cools the air, for the light that still shines, for the breath that keeps you alive. Gratitude is not about having everything. It's about seeing everything differently." Those words lingered in Lena's mind long after Clara left. That night, instead of scrolling through social media, she picked up an old notebook and wrote 3 simple lines. "I'm thankful for the warm cookies. I'm thankful for Mrs. Clara's kindness. I'm thankful for the sound of rain." It felt strange at first, almost childish, but something inside her softened. The turning point days turned into weeks, and Lena kept her gratitude journal. Each morning, she added 3 new things she was thankful for: her morning coffee, a friendly smile from a coworker, the sunlight spilling through her blinds. Slowly, the constant noise in her mind began to fade. One morning, while waiting for her train, she noticed a man struggling to carry a heavy bag. Without thinking, she offered to help. He smiled and said, "Thank you, miss. You just made my day." That simple exchange filled her heart with unexpected warmth. She realized that gratitude wasn't just about feeling thankful. It was about spreading thankfulness. Soon, she began to notice beauty in little things: a child laughing, a bird resting on her balcony, the way people helped each other in small, silent ways. Her world hadn't changed. She had. A life transformed months later. Her company faced massive layoffs. Many of her coworkers panicked, but Lena remained calm. When her boss informed her that her position was safe, she felt gratitude, not relief, for the stability she still had. But she also felt compassion for those who lost their jobs. That evening, she organized a support group to help her colleagues update resumes and find new opportunities. Mrs. Clara, who had been watching Lena grow, said proudly, "See, a thankful heart doesn't just bring peace to you, it spreads peace to others." Lena nodded, finally understanding. Gratitude wasn't an emotion, it was a mindset, a lens that turned pain into lessons and loss into appreciation. The letter one quiet afternoon. Lena received a letter from Mrs. Clara's daughter. Clara had passed away peacefully in her sleep. The letter read, "My mother always spoke fondly of you, Lena. She said you reminded her that kindness never goes unnoticed. She asked me to give you this note she wrote before she passed." With trembling hands, Lena opened the note. "Dear Lena, thank you for listening that night. Remember, gratitude is the bridge between struggle and serenity. Keep crossing it every day. Love, Clara." Tears filled Lena's eyes. She walked to her window, the same spot where she once felt hopeless, and whispered softly, "Thank you, Clara, for teaching me how to see." From that day on, Lena made it her mission to share the message. She started a blog called The Thankful Mind, where she wrote about how gratitude reshaped her life. Her stories inspired thousands, from students struggling with stress to elders seeking peace. The lesson years. Later, as Lena stood on a stage giving a TED Talk titled The Power of a Thankful Heart, she looked at the audience and said, "A thankful heart doesn't change your circumstances. It changes you. It replaces fear with faith, anger with compassion, and emptiness with peace. Gratitude is not a reaction. It's a decision. And that decision can change your life." The crowd erupted in applause, and Lena smiled, not with pride, but with peace. She finally understood what Mrs. Clara meant all those years ago. The secret to a peaceful life isn't having everything. It's being thankful